They were my best friends growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you bag it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy. That was Welcome to Tabletop Topics. I'm your host, Jeff.
And of course, Jeff. Guys, if you want to catch our episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. And if you want to catch our ugly mugs on Wednesdays and Fridays, we're on YouTube, One Word Tabletop Topics. We also have our Triple T's Clips channel and our TikTok channel. So if you click on the link, it'll take you directly to the full episodes. And of course, we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout the entire video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And, of course, leave us comments about if you have any suggestions for the show. But, guys, thank you again for joining us. Let's jump right into it.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
Wait, I think this is the first episode since the last time.
This is the first episode of April.
It is.
And then we're like 21 days away from a full year.
So...
Yeah. We've literally been doing this every single Tuesdays and Thursdays for an entire year with no breaks. Well, except for December because Christmas.
So as you guys can see, from here on out, no more vaping.
He's decided
We are
want to breathe again.
Yeah, we're yeah, and my voice isn't gonna sound as stuffy though.
He was trying to get that Rico Suave voice.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah, my voice is gonna come through clearer. I'm gonna have less brain fog,
Less mucus.
I'm 5 days into it.
Yeah. Explain how that is, because I know that certain people can cut cold turkey, but some people really do have an addiction to nicotine.
No, I understand, like, the withdrawal symptoms.
Is it? Because you know me.
Because, like, I explained to you the first day, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't vape. In my mind, I had this feeling of I'm forgetting something. Like, you know the feeling you have when, did I lock the door? Did I turn off the iron?
So you get up and double check just in case.
Did I turn off the iron? No, let's say you leave the house.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you understand that feeling?
Yeah.
That uncertainty.
You gotta go. You don't care if you're late for work. You gotta go back and check. Something's off. Yeah.
That's the feeling I felt, because I was so used to the motion of just ripping the vape, and like I didn't even realize how many times I was ripping the vape. So it's like, as I'm going through the work day, it's just like there's just this phantom itch in my brain that's saying, oh, it's time to hit the vape, but there was no vape to be found. You see what I'm saying? So like periodically I will daydream about, like, I actually had this whole, I explained this to you the other night. I actually had this whole internal dialogue with myself, and it got to a point where I was convincing myself, okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone completely cold turkey, and I should have weaned off of it.
But that's what you did the last time and did that.
And it was bullshit.
Yeah.
I know I was bullshitting myself.
Yeah.
Like, I can talk to myself.
You're talking to your inner voice.
It's bullshit. It's just for a show. You know what I'm saying? As long as they believe I'm quitting, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, this, it's like when I gave up alcohol. It's that same feeling.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
It's like an itch. Like your hand is used to doing a motion,
right?
Or your body.
And even
to
like
something.
Because I started vaping, I'd say 2015, 2016, and I feel like after that I was kind of chasing that buzz, and you will never get that same buzz.
When was the first time you felt that buzz?
Oh, that intense head rush where, like, I got nick sick and, like, almost collapsed to the ground.
And that's what.
Like, that first.
For me, that would make me not want to do it because the throw up feeling or the dizziness. Oh, fuck no, bro.
Oh, dude, but the head rush, dude. That dopamine was so intense. Like, you don't understand. Like, compared to what it was just like a few days ago
Yeah.
when I would hit it. Like even if I'd go like a prolonged period of time without hitting it, nothing will ever. I can physically remember
Yeah.
that head rush, that intense like, whoa, like I was in a sensory deprivation.
Like you were in the clouds type shit.
Right.
Okay.
Like, I know this sounds like some crackhead ass shit. Like, wow, this guy's describing a life-changing event over nicotine. But like, that's the connection I had with my nicotine addiction.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It was like, it was something that was just like, it's breathing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like,
it was like part of it's like what
Right.
it's like waking up, brushing your teeth, taking a shower,
Right.
putting on deodorant, like a routine. You just
Right.
added it to
it's
it.
It's a what do you call it? An involuntary action, like breathing or blinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, or shit like that.
Yeah.
It was just involuntary. I didn't have to think about it. I was just like, my hand had a brain of its own. I just hit the vape.
Well, did that happen? Because I remember I talked to you last week when I was saying we were trying to promote a video on TikTok, and they basically said because of you're promoting smoking, even though it wasn't for children, but you were promoting smoking, that they denied the approval of the promotion on that video. Then a day or two later, you came up to me and say, "I think I'm gonna start vaping."
You know what? That actually did not play a big role.
Okay.
So what I started noticing, because I've been vaping for so long, it changed me physiologically in a sense where, what did I say? My hemoglobin levels were insanely high. I thought that was a good thing. That is not a good thing. That means my blood is not getting enough oxygen.
Because your lungs are like
Are shit. Granted, like I have the endurance of a fucking track star, which is amazing compared to like what I've put in my lungs, which is crazy to me. But like I found that out, you know, when I kind of did further research, and I understood that me vaping constantly and the nicotine and all that shit and the stress like changed the chemistry in my brain.
Yeah.
So like I would always be feeling, you know, distant or disassociated.
Okay.
Or like autopilot, drowsy eyes, brain fog. You know what I'm saying? Bouts of stress where it's like, oh man, I need to hit a vape.
Would you say that affected your art too, your digital art when you were making them?
Well, not nicotine. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, like anything else, like THC or Delta 8 or something. Yeah, sure, that would influence nicotine.
So you never got like brain blocks?
No.
When you're like,
No.
Okay.
Nah, nicotine was just like, it was like something to keep my mental homeostasis, keep me level. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, I replaced one bad habit with another. You know, so that's what happens. I can easily get addicted to things, you know, and I've come to terms with that. Like I understand that I have a very addictive personality.
Yeah.
And if something is too good, like I understand the danger of me becoming addicted to it.
Okay.
Which is why I can step back and be like, okay, I don't need this in my life anymore. I.e. alcohol.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, again, too, like I said, you'll be able to breathe better. You won't have phlegm in your
Right, waking up with phlegm or
yeah,
mucus every day.
day.
I won't have that weird nasally. That like nasally. That no, you know, like, so I won't sound like that.
Yeah, I got you.
But it's really tough. This is day 5. But I truly believe in myself because, like, I'm at the point where I have logically decided that it is too much work to drive to the smoke shop to buy a vape.
Well, on top of that, you're saving a lot of money, too,
Right.
especially with them just raising the prices on vapes. And
Do you understand?
yeah.
Like, I was going through a vape, like, once. And it was like the big ones.
The big ones. The ones with like 1,000 puffs?
Right. More than that.
Okay.
Like 7,000 puffs.
Damn.
7,000 puffs. I'd go through that in like a week and a half. And them hoes is like $30.
So if you think about it, that's literally more than a pack of cigarettes.
Right. And them things is $30.
Mm-hmm.
And it got bad. So it's like, it gets to a point where even when I had a respiratory infection, I'm ripping the fucking vape.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, bro, you got a problem, you know?
Yeah.
So I just woke up. I was just like, oh yeah. So the changes I also started seeing was because of that, because I was getting less
Your veins are
oxygen
coming out.
to my blood. It was affecting my skin.
Oh, yeah.
My
see
skin.
that,
I
yeah.
started developing skin lesions, dark spots and stuff like that because blood wasn't circulating
Gotcha.
through my skin, and so like it was bad. I would bruise easily. The hair on my head started thinning and shit like that, and that comes from the stress of, needing that nicotine.
fix.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I found things to distract myself. I realized I've been drinking water, bro.
A lot.
I've been drinking.
I've noticed.
So much.
I literally bought a case
water.
yesterday, and we're already halfway done.
Oh, dude. It's crazy. I've been drinking.
You should be the advertisement person for water, man.
But
just
for
like
me,
I was
it's
doing.
just constantly keeping my mind distracted.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, too, with the money that you.
No, I'm about to save hella money, bro.
Well, that's what I was saying. The money, either that or reinvest into something else. Like I was talking to you about the gym the other day.
Right.
But again, you do get a lot of exercise through what you do. But if you want to tighten up your muscles and stuff
Get
like
strong.
that, yeah,
Get strong with them.
yeah.
What the hell? Well, why am I gonna get a gym to do calisthenics when I can just do that shit at home?
Because
You want me to do calisthenics in the gym?
yes.
You want me to pay to do what I could do for free anywhere else?
Yes, because what happens when people buy gym equipment and put it at home or weights?
You don't need gym equipment.
No, I'm saying what happens when people buy anything or say they're going to do something at home?
They don't do it because they're at home.
Exactly.
They're comfortable.
Exactly. Well, when you're forced to pay for something.
Comfortable.
Exactly. When I get home, I'm going to do it. Nah. What I always tell everybody is this. When you get out of work
No, you're not.
and you say you're going to go to the gym, you're going to go home and then go to the gym, put your gym clothes in the car because then you go straight to the gym, not home.
Word.
And I tested that theory, especially with one of our guests, Brooke. She's like, I gave her that advice. I said, put your gym clothes in the car. Don't go home because if you go home, you're not going to want to go out.
You're already in that mood.
Exactly.
That mode.
Exactly.
Like the house just.
So she
released something in
came.
your
So she
brain.
came to me the next day 2 days later when I saw her because I was off the next day. She came to me and said, "Man, Jeff, you were right. When I got home, I didn't want to do shit."
Of course.
That's why I always say,
I feel
put your clothes in the car, and then you go straight to the gym. If you go home and say, "I'm gonna change into my gym clothes," you're not.
And why don't they build outdoor gyms in like community parks and shit? I would definitely.
Yeah, you're right.
Bro, what the fuck?
like a Parks and Recreation? type
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Like if you put an outdoor gym, that'd be cool.
Didn't Immokalee have that? But you had to be like near the high school. Then they turned basketball, I think, into a gym a while back.
A predatory facility.
Yes. That's exactly what it is.
I'm kidding. Stop. Stop. Nope.
No, but you're right because when you live in like gated communities, there's gyms.
There's gyms.
In all the gated communities, so you
Right.
can go to the pool, the gym, play pickleball, all that stuff like that they have. But in like regular areas, nah, people aren't gonna go and do that. And that's the thing. If it's free, yeah, that's the thing. You gotta want to get up and want to do it, and that's why I always say when you put whether it's no gym equipment or gym equipment at home, you're not gonna want to do it unless you got that. Unless you work from home and you have that mindset, you're not gonna want to.
You have to want.
You gotta
like
want
that's
to.
a difference.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand what want is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
you have to
want.
what and just not even including the gym. Like I said, if you want to start a business, if you want to start,
It's like that feeling in your stomach.
Exactly.
That, like if I don't do this, I will be worse off.
yeah, exactly.
That's how you have to want it.
It's better to try and fail and know that you tried at all than to not do it at all and hoping to succeed. Did that make sense?
No, I feel it.
Please tell me if it makes
I know it
sense.
makes sense.
Because I feel like I just said a whole bunch
No,
of bullshit.
I got it. I fucking got it. I got it.
Yeah, because I've noticed that with a lot of people in today's society and or culture. It's like they want to be rich and successful, but they don't want to put in forth the effort to become that. And it's like you have to bust every. Huh?
It blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like how you just not want to.
Yeah, like you see money. I want money.
I want money.
I don't want to work, but I don't want to work to get money.
I don't want to think hard. I don't want to plan. I don't want to fucking do nothing.
Yeah.
I want people to hold my hand and do it all for me.
Exactly.
But it's like, what the fuck? I want people to tell me what I'm supposed to eat, when I'm supposed to eat, how I'm supposed to eat, what I'm supposed to do, when I'm supposed to sleep, when I'm supposed to eat shit. All that. And it's just like, why? But then you want to be independent?
Yep.
What? What does that even mean?
I'll say this. The best advice I ever have gotten from you, Jeffy, and John White, is if you don't know something, Google it. Learn it.
Google that.
Read about it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because if I give you the answer, what are you going to do with it? If I give you the answer, you're not going to do nothing with it. You're correct. But if I tell you to go look up the answer, then you're going to know. Like, you guys could have sat down, John could have sat down and said, I'm going to tell you all about the book that I told you to get in order to become successful in what you do. Mm-hmm. But he didn't. He's like, no, you need to buy it. That's your first investment.
That's right. Yes. You need to invest in yourself. You put your money on the line. Exactly. And then you decide whether you want to continue doing
and then
that's facts.
Yeah, and then I gave you, and then what happened after I read it? I'm like, thank you, John. Now I know what to do. Then I gave you the book. You read it, and then we both knew what to do. Right. Now look where we're at now.
Right.
Slow and steady wins the race, man. That's how I look at it, even though it doesn't really. But but in a metaphorical sense,
everything's time.
Exactly. We will eventually get there, bro. I'm gonna look like this when I'm 42, so I ain't worried about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to look like that?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to look like that at 42?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just with a gray streak. I'm working on that. Especially that bet that we made when I'm 38.
Oh, yeah. We got to, because, yep, absolutely.
We haven't put nothing on it yet, but we'll decide when we get there.
No, remember, it was our souls.
No.
Eternal damnation.
Nope. This nigga said, I'm going to tell you what this man said. This man said, when you turn 38, Jeff, keep in mind, I'm 32 right now. He's like, when you turn 38, I want you to sprint full speed with your knees.
Oh, man.
With your knees. And then I said, bet. I want to bet on that. He's like, you want to bet eternal damnation? I'm like, bro, no. What? Hell no.
That's how sure I am. You are not going to be able to accomplish.
I'll pay a trainer to give me bionic knees.
Get the fuck out. That's cheating. Nah, bro.
You didn't say anything about that?
Bionic knees.
Nah.
All right.
Nah, there's no stipulations.
Then I'll just... And what's the comparison? Huh? Show me a 38-year-old with bionic knees right now. Go ahead. All right, exactly. Even by then, you'll be the exception.
Shit.
You'll be the exception.
Shit, bro.
Yeah.
I just got to keep training until I'm 38, guys.
Full speed with auto legs. Okay, that's impressive, Jeff. That's impressive. Have fun. Eternal damnation.
Bruh.
You broke
This man's like, hey, I go up to heaven, God's like, remember that bet you made? Mm-hmm. Eternal damnation.
Eternal damnation.
Just gonna be like, I was just playing.
Man,
no,
you cheated. Nah, that's loopholes. Ain't no cheating.
Oh man,
we're not children. You don't cheat.
Oh man, you kill me, bro.
That's crazy.
My God, no,
that's crazy.
No, man, but yeah, like I said, I mean, hard work, determination. As much as a fairy tale bullshit that sounds, it's realistic. I mean, everybody that's gotten to where they're at right now busted their ass and got there, and it's like if you continue to do the work, you will eventually get there. Like you said, every single day. Like when you go through your YouTube and you see our shorts on there, you're like, damn, Jeff, we've uploaded a lot of shorts. I say, yeah, that's because we're trying to push it. We're trying to push not only ourselves in the algorithm, but we're trying to get people to see more views. We have realistic. We have realistic perspectives on what can relate with other people's, and then there's some where we joke about certain
It's just
things.
bullshit.
Exactly, bullshit. Make people laugh, have conversations, and it's like that's the point. You see what I'm saying? We're almost a year in. In 2 weeks, in 2-3 weeks, we'll be a year in, and we've literally been doing this every single Tuesdays and Thursdays, and releasing videos on Wednesdays and Fridays. And then we started the shorts, then we started the clip channel, then we started all this stuff. And it's like we know we will get there, and we started doing things outside. We're not just invested in this, but we're invested in stocks. We're invested in cryptos. We're in liquidity pools. We're doing all that stuff like that just to get ourselves where we want to be. So we're not working for the establishment the rest of our lives. And it's like you have to work hard to get there. Nothing in life is free. Everything is earned through hard work.
I wish that was common sense. I wish you didn't have to tell people that.
But it's sad that we do.
I'm honest. Like, everything you just said, I wish you didn't have to say that.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like...
And it's crazy because
What the
sometimes people will hear it for the first time, or sometimes people are like, I've heard this before. All right, what are you doing about it? You see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you resonate with the message, but what are you doing to perpetuate yourself forward in what you want to do, or where do you want to be? And it's like, dude, do you really want to be in the position that you're in for the rest of your life? Because if something happens to you, or me, you, them, your family members, anybody, you're just going to give up? Yeah, but like I said, I digress.
Yeah, I feel it, bro.
I
Hey,
digress.
man.
That's like I said, I've taken, and I know John White always listens to our podcast because, again, I see him as my mentor. But I always say this: I take his advice. I'm gonna tell you once, and then that's it. Whatever you do with it is up to you.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you once.
Yeah.
I can't keep helping somebody that doesn't want help.
That doesn't want. Like,
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts.
So,
That's facts.
but yeah. Wow, that went into a wild tangent. Now
Yeah,
back to our regular program. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so we recently watched A Day to Remember? A Long Kiss
A
Goodnight.
Long Kiss Goodnight with Samuel L. Jackson.
He can't kill me, motherfucker. What the fuck? Dog.
That man's a
Granted,
legend.
it took us, 5-6 hours to watch the whole
Yes.
movie?
Well, that's because we were pausing.
Kept pausing it and overanalyzing the fuck out of the movie.
Well, yeah, because you gotta understand it's 96. Shit that people didn't pay attention to, and it was remastered too. So when we're watching
Right.
on HBO, you can literally see everything.
That shit was detailed.
Yes.
And it was in widescreen.
Widescreen too, yeah. So they reformatted it to widescreen instead of the horizontal screen or vertical screen, and then on top of that, it was very crystal clear. But no, that was a good movie, man. I want to add it to my collection.
You really don't have that
I don't
movie?
have it. I don't have it because every time
It's
I try.
wild to me because we referenced that movie so many fucking times.
Every
Like,
time I try to-
actually thought it was sitting on the shelf back here.
No, and then
that's
I
crazy.
keep all the classics right here. So you got all the old school films.
That's crazy.
Gremlins. You got the Misfits. You got
Okay, what is considered old school, Jeff? We're in 2023.
old school.
Mm-hmm. We're in 2023.
Evil Dead.
Which one?
The old school one
Oh,
when back in the 80s.
nah, that's. See, because you got old school and then. Okay, is it classic then old school or old school then classic?
Classic. No.
Exactly.
Cult classics are old.
But they're not like.
Cult classics are like, I would say, 70s or 80s. And then old school, in my opinion, I would say would be like 80s and 90s.
Then what the fuck is 2000? That was 20 years ago. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Damn.
what happens when we're in 2030? What is 2000 movies now?
Well, what do you consider like Pulp Fiction?
Bro, that was like 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's old. That's an old movie.
English, motherfucker.
That's an old ass movie.
Speak it.
That's just an old movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's just an old ass movie.
Okay. Well.
Now, I compare that to me growing up in the 90s watching a movie from,
The 80s.
no, the 50s.
Yeah, but I don't think. They played 50s movies on TV
Yeah,
when we were.
did.
Well, I mean, we probably weren't paying
What the
attention
fuck?
to it.
Really? You don't think so?
Because we were more into the cartoons and watching all the classics.
What happened to like TV Land and shit?
I've never watched that.
Well, I don't even think they had TV Land. They had like,
Yeah, TV Land was created for people that were born in like.
but they had Sunday movies on like WB or something, WFTX or some shit like that.
Yeah, they would always play
Like
an
old
action.
ass movie.
Yeah, well, for me, when I would watch movies on Saturday or Sunday, it would usually be like, because we remember those we didn't have cable, so it would be usually like Die Hard or Speed or Small Soldiers, like those toys that came alive, like certain things like that. They would choose a movie and then tell you what it would be playing, or they would put RoboCop on.
But I feel like I've seen the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still on one of those channels.
You talking about old school? Oh, I thought you were about talking about the Keanu Reeves one.
I think that's the first time I heard about that movie. That's why I learned about the remake with Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, yeah. They actually did it 3 times. There was a 1920s one, then they did a 1950s, and then Keanu Reeves came.
Right.
In.
I saw the 1950s one because they were doing
Yeah.
like throwback movies on WB or something, or Fox, or it was one of those, bro.
Yeah.
It was one of those. Because remember, at the time, they were still showing shows like Matlock and shit. And that show
Yeah.
was old as hell. They're still showing MASH. And
Yeah, MASH.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's like,
The guy that was in Miami, Florida, he was like a private detective, Nash Bridges or something like that.
was he?
He would drive like a yellow convertible with a no top on it. You don't remember Nash Bridges?
Gotta Google that.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah, that was. I think that was a TV show they used to show on ABC or CBS, and of course Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Oh, word! That was in 1996.
Yeah.
Jeez. It's different.
Yeah, that's what. See what I'm saying. So that. What I'm saying is they focused more. They had late '80s. Like remember, Rugrats came out '89, but but they would only same thing with Rocko's.
Rugrats came out 89? No.
When did Rugrats come out?
No.
You sure?
98, boy. Stop playing.
Oh, 98? I thought it was 89.
Nah, you tripping.
What cartoons came
1991. There you go.
out? Okay, so close enough.
Like you tripping. Because by the time the first Rugrats movie came out, I was like 5 years old.
Yeah, then we cleaned I remember that. We cleaned the entire
Mom made us do chores to buy it on
and
video
then she
cassette.
came home and said I didn't buy it, and then she surprised us with it.
The orange video cassette.
Yep.
That's what I loved about Nickelodeon movies. All their cassettes were orange.
Yep, the first one.
Remember when we watched Star Kid? What movie? Bruh, she came home with like, I guess the church donated her a whole bunch of movies.
No, remember she started working for Publix, so she had money.
Wait, so she bought all those movies from the dollar bin? Oh.
Insert nourishment.
Insert Star Kid.
Star Kid.
One Nebula burger.
Ne-
Cosmic Neptune fries and moon shake.
That was amazing.
Boy, that movie was crazy.
Bruh.
There was
Bruh.
Star Kid. What else?
We had the animation movie with Xena and Hercules.
The Xena Hercules
Yeah,
movie.
where Gabrielle got turned into an eagle and they had to fight.
They fought the Titans.
Yep, we
I
are
remember that.
Titans.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, what was it? Lucky Luke.
Yep, bang bang, Lucky Luke.
What else did they have?
Oh, I love my bike. Yes,
The
I love my
safety
bike.
video.
Oh, how I
That
love
was
my bike.
crazy.
Bro, I tried looking for that on the internet.
The
Couldn't find it.
safety videos, bruh. That's crazy. I don't know, man. It was like Don't Talk to Strangers.
Don't talk to strangers.
What's the other
Dun,
one?
dun, dun.
Something about riding the bus or some shit like that. That was crazy.
Bro, no, the 90s were lit.
You want to think about... Oh, was there ever a show growing up at like a cartoon that gave you nightmares? Like a specific episode from a cartoon that gave you nightmares? Or a show in general?
Ren and Stimpy.
What... Can you remember the specific scene?
When he wanted Ren to help him cut his wood.
That gave you nightmares?
Yes.
How was that scary, Jeff? What the fuck?
No.
Man, you tweaking.
No, I'm joking.
How
it
is
was
that scary?
It was The Crypt Creeper, and then Goosebumps.
That scared you?
Yeah, Goosebumps.
Nah, Goosebumps was funny as fuck to me.
No, for me, well, I was a kid, Jeff.
Goosebumps was funny as fuck to me. What? The shows that scared
The specific show that scared me was when the kids found out their neighbor was an alien and their parents were vampires. He had those weird alien eyes
That's
up
hilarious.
here. You don't remember that?
I vaguely remember that.
And then the kids found out that they were vampires and the parents ended up eating them.
I remember they had Are You Afraid of the Dark? They had Goosebumps. And then they had something else. Well, the shows that scared me were Real Monsters, fucking Courage. That shit gave me nightmares, bro. That's why I talk to Bruce like that.
Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Because, like, I realized Courage was just probably a crazy-ass fucking dog that was overreacting to everything.
Okay.
Because notice how a dog, everything is just like, it's the end of the world.
So basically, are you saying that everything that Courage saw was in his perspective?
It's in his
all the
imagination.
monsters and all that
Right.
stuff that he went through,
Right.
it was probably normal people,
Right.
but
It
in
was
his
just
mind,
normal shit. And he was losing his
he
mind.
was losing his fucking mind.
He was losing
That's why
his
he always
mind.
said, "Stupid dog, you
Like,
made me
you
look
make
bad."
me look bad. It's like, why are you overreacting? Because at the end of the day, they never died. No one ever died. Yeah, of course, Courage saved them. But
Yeah,
like,
but the question is is that what he
is
was
that
seeing?
what was actually happening?
Yeah, that's true.
Is that actually what
That's
was
crazy
happening?
when you're
Yeah.
actually thinking about it.
Think
Yeah.
about how Bruce overreacts when you're doing push-ups. He thinks you're dying.
Yeah, so he goes right in my
He'll
face.
run over to you and like try to check to see if you're okay. You know what I'm saying? You do anything that confuses him and he loses his fucking
His shit,
mind.
yeah.
And it's just like, bro.
But we understand that because we have Bruce, so we actually realistically see what a dog does when you're trying to do something like that. Like, yeah, when I was showing you the calisthenics that I do at the gym, he's literally like
he
jumping
freaks
on me, like,
out,
"Are you
right.
okay? What's going on?" And you're
Right.
sitting there trying to move him out the way.
It's like, move.
It's like if you hug somebody, he already interjects because he thinks you guys are fighting.
Right. He thinks you're fighting.
So,
Or like I was on the phone with someone, and because I wasn't paying attention to him, he started digging holes in the entire yard. Because he was upset
saw
with me.
that.
That was crazy. Yeah, you can look at the camera.
and he's not a digger. That's the weird thing. But
He's
he was
not
a
a
digger.
digger,
He was a
bruh.
digger today.
Bruh. That's crazy.
But
That's
yeah, man.
crazy, man. But yeah, so yeah, Courage. You had Real Monsters.
Mm-hmm.
But one show that really like messed me up as a kid was Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Oh yeah.
This one gave me nightmares, and
You know what the scary part was? The ones that were actually real.
yeah, and I'll tell you why this one gave me nightmares because it was possible, or I don't know if they said probable or possible.
Possible, okay.
Right, it's possibly true because it was fact, fiction, or like possibly true.
Mhm.
It was the one where the guy moved into the house and like the shadow would like move around the house and like steal your eyes or eat you and
What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit was
Bro, I would have left the
crazy.
house as soon as I saw something move.
Bro, I remember when the lights went out in the bathroom and it was time for me to go take a shower and no one ever tried to replace the light bulb. I was scared. I was scared of the dark. I was scared to walk in the hallway. I was scared of dark corners.
Mhm.
Like if
'Cause
it
you thought
was,
the shadow
the
was there.
shadow would just pop out. And you know what movie made that worse? Darkness Falls.
Yep. I got it on Blu-ray.
That sealed the fate. Sealed the fate.
Yeah, but it was the Tooth Fairy though. She just used the shadows.
Nah, that was crazy. That was
And that was only if you looked at her face though.
that was crazy. And then they had It Follows. Like why? Why you gotta fuck with shadows, bro? Like those are everywhere.
They're infinite.
They're everywhere, man.
They were.
It's just the absence of light. There's more of that than anything else.
Or Lights Out. Where the creature,
Yeah, Lights Out,
the
yeah.
creature used the shadows in order to get to you.
No, that was weird.
It started off as a YouTube short,
Mhm.
and then it got greenlit.
But she was kind of broken though, because like really think about it, she didn't even have to leave. Like she didn't even have to walk after you. She could just show up in any.
She jumped from shadow to shadow.
Right.
Like if the light shut off, she jumped. If the light
Right.
shut off, she jumped.
Like, because she went from the girl's house all the way to her apartment.
Hmm.
Because remember, her mom is the one who cursed her with
Yep.
that or some shit, right? Because the mom was jealous of something.
Yes, I think it was Her Beauty or something like that.
That's
but
crazy.
we would have to rewatch the movie because it was a while back.
I don't want to watch it.
Why not?
Nope.
We can watch it in the
I
sun.
want to sleep peacefully.
The sun is
We
like.
can watch it in the sun.
We can purify your room before you go to bed.
Yeah. Nope. I'm good. I'm good. Yep. I'm good. Don't want to think about
Jeff's
that.
hearing noise in the corner.
Nope. Don't want to think about that. I fucking hate that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's why I always say I don't fuck with shit like that, bro.
That's why I'm glad. Like, I'd rather. I don't know. For me, if I'm ever in a horror movie, I'm not wearing my glasses, because then I don't have to see whatever the fuck is happening. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I could be just separated from. I could just be in my. I could hallucinate. Flowers.
I mean,
and
you're still
gumballs.
gonna die.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I won't have to look at this horrifying figure dismembered.
Oh man, that's
You know?
crazy.
Yep. I'll die blind.
I like that. I
Oh,
like
nah,
that. If
but I
I'm gonna
don't
go,
yeah.
if I'm gonna go blind.
Yeah.
There you go, bro.
I want to see it.
There you go, man.
I
Oh
want
man.
to see it. What the heck?
One
terrible.
more thing I wanted to talk to you about, man. How do you feel about Florida Man, man?
Florida Man. Man, I've been preaching about Florida Man since I was in middle school.
I remember you were talking about they needed
since
to make
I was a
movie.
kid. I was like, we need a monument. We need everything.
Like a Florida Man and Florida Woman statue with no face.
Like, we need tourist attractions.
Yeah.
Everything, bro. We can capitalize off of Florida Man.
I think that's why everybody up north, like people from New York, New Jersey, Michigan,
Everyone has a
Ohio,
Florida Man in them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's why they're moving down here so they can see if what
They can experience their inner Florida Man.
they're like. I can be free.
I can be free. There's
can-
no rules.
I can do dumb shit.
I can do dumb shit, not be persecuted. It's fucking amazing.
It's the state's fault, not mine.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
The atmosphere is changing me.
It's amazing.
Oh my god.
The gators and swamps will harden you. The crackheads will greet you with open arms. It's amazing.
Bruh, it's crazy.
I love this shit.
It's insane. Like seeing crackheads every day is just a norm. It's
Get
like,
sunburned, bit by mosquitoes, rained on twice a day,
Yep.
grilled in rain, occasional hurricane, tornado.
Yep.
What the fuck?
It's spring is supposed to be raining, but we get it in the summer.
We're dry as fuck
We're
in the spring.
dry as fuck in the spring. Like mom got out the car today and said, "Your grass so
It's
dry, it started to
dry."
crunch." She said my grass was crunchy. It was so dry.
Oh man!
I'm like, damn.
wait, it's April.
It's April.
We get one more. We
One
get
more.
2 more months of peace,
Yep.
and then the bullshit starts again.
No, 5.
Hurricane season?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the snowbirds.
Oh nah, I'm talking about hurricane,
Bruh.
I ain't trying to do that shit.
Bro, we just fucking left hurricane season. We gotta
I
start
ain't trying
over.
to deal with that shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? Well, it is 6 months on and off.
Yeah, but 6
It
months
just
goes
doesn't
by
feel
so
right.
quick.
Right.
We're
yeah.
already in month 4.
Can we just stop keeping track of time? Can we just do shit whenever it's
shit.
time to do it?
You're right.
And that time is whenever.
Yeah.
Do it when you feel like it. Pay your bills when you feel like it.
Right?
Eat your food whenever you
No
feel like it.
consequences.
Go to work whenever you feel like it.
Keep your job. Get paid.
Get paid.
Don't do nothing.
No, but here's the thing. Go to work when you feel like it. We'll pay you when we
we feel like give and take,
we
buddy.
can live in a feel like it
Give and
society.
take. Exactly.
Right.
Give and take.
Everyone, shit will just run on when we feel like it.
Yep.
That'd be amazing.
Yep.
That'd be amazing. Bruh, McDonald's is open when they feel like
Yep.
it. Pay your bills when you feel like it. What the fuck?
Yep. I would like was it McChicken, please? We're closed right now.
We're closed.
What do you mean? I thought you were 24/7. We don't feel like being open
We don't
24/7.
feel like being open 24/7 today.
You what?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's amazing.
Just a feel like it world, bro.
Yep.
That'd be amazing. It's
Yeah.
a different type of reality, bro.
Yep.
Hey, I don't feel like it. I remember, what was it? What episode of SpongeBob was that? When he switched his brain with the robot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob. Did
Damn.
he sell SpongeBob?
That's crazy.
No, Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob twice. He sold him for 62 cents.
Damn.
His soul to the Flying Dutchman.
Damn. He's like, what? 62 cents? That's fucked up, bro.
He sold that man.
That's fucked up. Your soul's worth 62 cents, man. Damn. Bruh.
Yo, that's crazy.
Bro, even with inflation, that'd probably be like, what?
That's crazy.
Less than $1.
Bro.
95, 96 cents.
Sold that man.
That's fucked up, bro.
Cents. And Squidward fed that man a bomb.
They really trying to assassinate SpongeBob, aren't they?
They hated the fuck out of that man, bro. That's crazy.
Little 26-year-old Sponge.
It's like now I'm conflicted now. Because growing up, I was like, I like SpongeBob. And then I reached a point in my life where I was like, I understand Squidward. And then now it's just like,
Squidward was fucked up.
both of them suck. Everyone sucks,
Patrick
bro.
was just a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I want to be Patrick. That's what I want to be.
Reality
I
is...
want to be content living in under my rock with my sand furniture.
Yep.
And being happy.
Yep.
What the fuck?
And the thing is, he doesn't eat.
He doesn't know shit and he's happy.
Happy.
That's amazing,
Yep.
bro. He doesn't know shit and
Patrick
he's
is...
happy.
Patrick is big, but he doesn't eat. Because starfish get their food...
What do they eat?
Through their skin. Just like sponges.
They do.
Yeah.
No, they have a fucking mouth on their center of their blah blah. Of their belly.
Well, then Patrick was born.
Nigga, you ain't seen Finding Nemo, bro?
No, I'm saying Patrick was born. Yeah, I saw Finding Nemo. That means Patrick is an anomaly. Because his mouth is on one of his limbs.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's literally how it works.
I thought it was
All their limbs is like... Bruh, starfish are fucking weird. Starfish, I think they have like multiple... Okay, anatomy of a starfish.
Oh my god, what the fuck, man?
Wow, okay. Let me see.
Is it in their mouth? Is it in the center?
Yeah, so each arm has a different...
Mouth?
No, has a different function.
Okay.
So, one arm has... Oh, wow. No, you're right.
So they absorb food, yeah.
They just poop through their mouths.
That's what
They
I'm
just
saying.
have a poop chute.
That's what I was saying. They absorb food through their skin. That's how come Patrick
They have a poop chute.
never eats.
And then their stomachs are throughout all their arms. They have gonads in one arm.
Gonads and doodles.
And then they have eye spots. So they don't really have eyes.
That's weird.
So they have stomachs in all arms. They have...
That's like when one arm gets chopped off.
They
just
can just...
regrow
Right.
it.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
There you go.
But essentially they're just dumb. And that's why I like Patrick. Patrick is awesome.
Yeah, he doesn't care what
Everyone's just a piece of shit.
especially Mr.
Except for
Crab.
Plankton.
Especially Mr. Crab. Plankton's misunderstood.
Well, why though?
He wants to get he's
He ain't never tried to kill nobody.
he wants to be a get rich schemer.
I think Plankton's the only one who's never tried to kill anybody. No,
yeah,
seriously.
no.
He's never really.
He just tries to steal the formula.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What's your quote of the day, Jeff?
What's my quote of the day?
Yes. Give us some words of wisdom.
Silence.
All right.
Silence is sometimes the best response. I don't fucking know. Silence. Silence. Sometimes you just don't.
Mine is goals cannot be achieved without hard work.
Would you read that off of a fucking popsicle stick?
No, I just
Jeff?
literally made that up right
Get
now.
the fuck out of here.
No, I'm being serious.
Get the fuck out of here.
When did I have time to look at my phone?
I said a popsicle stick, goddammit.
Nah, nigga, we don't eat popsicle sticks.
Stop. Stop.
High fructose corn
Try
syrup.
again. Give me a better quote. I pulled my quote out my ass. Yours better sound just as it's sucky. Give me a sucky motivational quote right now.
Oh shit.
You're not gonna try to outshine me. What the heck? Give me a sucky motivational quote. It has to be just motivation. Enough. Just enough.
Beans are only delicious if they have honey. You said give you a sucky one.
I said motivation. I don't know what the fuck that was. Like, I don't even understand
Motivation.
the concept of beans are more delicious with honey. How's that gonna help me get rich? Bro?
Oh man.
How's that gonna pull the money? How's that gonna? How am I gonna pull the holes with that, bro?
Duh. What?
You want me to serve
What's
them
another
beans and honey?
What's another one?
Go ahead, think.
Goals can only be reached if you don't give up on them.
I feel like we're just saying things that's pretty fucking obvious, you know?
Oh shit.
Oh, man. All right. Let me try one.
All right, go ahead.
Sometimes the most obvious answer is the answer you never thought to think of.
Sensational.
That's bullshit, Jeff.
I know. But some people can resonate with
That's
it.
bullshit, Jeff.
Some people can
That's
resonate with
bullshit.
it. Remember
Do you understand that's a whole mode for people?
that you know what that's called? Motivational speakers. I'm gonna say a whole bunch of nothing, and then you're gonna get hyped up, and then nothing happens, or 2% of the 2% of the 98% actually get what I said.
Right.
So,
Just bullshit. Literally.
but some are good, just like
Once you realize reality is whatever you want.
yeah, just like Big Joe was saying, $1 is better than 4 quarters.
$1 is better than 4 quarters. That is true. That's true.
But thank you for the quote of the day. We'll try to do this every other week.
It's gonna be some bullshit. That's crazy.
Let me stop. All right, we're gonna end this. So is that your final thoughts, sir?
My final thoughts. Yeah, man. Just like if you really want to do something, like actually do it.
Yeah.
You know, kind of take accountability for yourself and push yourself to learn something and retain what you learn.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing a lot of people forget.
Yeah.
It's like they're motivated to learn something new, but what they forget to do is retain
That information.
or that experience or that skill.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I did this because I wanted to learn, but now it's like, you know, I don't know.
No, I agree, man.
Yeah.
I agree. I think, like you said, man, once you learn it, get better at it. Learn more about it. Look at different avenues of it.
Right.
Stop depending on people to move.
That's
forward.
why I always say when you feel like it.
Yeah.
I always say, and the only reason why I say that is because logically you could be like, okay, I'm supposed to do this if I want to get out of the situation that I'm in.
Yeah.
But how much of it is you actually feel like doing this?
Yeah. Exactly.
You could literally be suffering, but at some point, there has to be a point where you're like, I don't feel like doing this.
Yeah.
Or I feel like getting out
Because
of this
if it's
situation.
something that you really wanted, it would have been your
you
passion.
wouldn't be complaining.
You wouldn't be complacent or complaining.
Exactly.
And you would have been
Exactly.
passionate about
So
it.
don't come to me and complain if you don't feel like changing the situation.
Yeah.
You just feel like complaining.
Mm-hmm.
So we can live in a world of when I feel like it until you finally make that decision to
And it sucks
feel
too.
like doing something else.
Well, it sucks for a lot of people. What sucks for a lot of people is when they do, they're like, man, I could have done this 5, 6, 10 years ago.
Yeah,
And it's
but
like,
you didn't feel like
but
it.
you didn't feel like it. And it's like, how bad? When you do it early, you won't have to worry about it later. When you do
Right.
it later, then you're going to be like, I wasted all this time that I could have done it early.
Right. But why do something when you don't feel like it?
Yeah, that's true.
Where's the motivation when you don't feel like it?
Mhm.
You have to want to feel like it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I agree.
It's like I could have done this whole Alcoholics Anonymous. I could have done a whole fucking intervention and shit and da da da. I just woke up and said, I don't feel like drinking anymore.
Yeah.
I realized I laid out the bullshit in front of me. I'm like, okay, here are the pros, here are the cons. Here's where I'm leading myself down to. Here are the potential. I can look and be like, okay, it might not turn out this way, but here are natural consequences that can come from me doing X, Y, Z.
And that's why I always ask people who have alcohol addiction or
Right.
or addicted to nicotine, like, is it easy to stop? cold turkey like that because
It's not easy for everyone.
That's what I was gonna
Right,
say because some people
right.
will tell me, "Yeah, I just stopped the next day," and other people will say, "Nah, it's really hard to stop."
Tough.
And I think it's like you said, it's more of a routine type thing.
Right.
It's like people who wake up, they go outside, they smoke, or people who drink their coffee, then they go outside and smoke, or people who do this, then they smoke.
Every day I'm literally fighting the urge to like, damn.
Spend $50 on the vape.
Like I really want to vape right now. I really want to vape right now. But I know it's like it's as easy as okay, just make it 24 hours, or not even because I'm not up for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Just go 8 to 12 hours without vaping, and you're good. You just made it in a day. You just made a day.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just pace yourself for 12 hours. If you could hit a vape and then go 12 hours without hitting the vape, you can wake up every day and for 12 hours not hit the vape.
Not hit the vape. I got you. No, that makes sense, man.
You could wake up for 12 hours and not hit the vape. And that's just how I rationalize me quitting an addiction.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? Like
you said, you gotta want it.
And you gotta want it too.
Whether it like we said, whether it be in
I want to hit a vape so fucking bad,
Yeah.
but I want to quit more.
Yeah, like you said, whether it be something that you're trying to put in career wise, or you're like you said, smoking or drinking,
Right.
or drugs.
Right.
But you got, like you said, you gotta want it.
You gotta want it. You gotta want it when you feel like it.
Accountability.
When you feel like it.
Yeah. Right, Bruce.
We live in a when you feel like it world. All right, man. Take us home. Maybe that was the quote of the day. I don't know.
Quote of the day. All right, guys.
Guys.
What's up? All right, bye.
All right, guys.
Guys, thank you again for joining us at the tabletop. If you want to see our episodes on Tuesday, if you want to listen to our episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. And if you want to look at our ugly mugs on Wednesdays and Fridays, we're on YouTube, One Word Tabletop Topics. We also have our Triple T's Clip channel and our TikTok channel. So if you click on the link, it'll take you directly to the episodes. And of course, we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout the episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you can know when we post our next episodes and or clips. On top of that, leave us a comment about what you want us to talk about, or just give us feedback on the episode in general. But guys, again, thank you for joining us at the tabletop. You have a good night, weekend, evening, and or day.
Let me end the show, Bruce.
Yeah, look at Bruce.
Let me end the show.
All right, Bruce.
Bye, y'all.